Dr. Mamata Kyar, Assistant Professor, Government First Grade College, Tiptur. Now I am going to explain about meaning and definition of budget and budgetary control, objectives, merits and demerits of budgetary control and the flexible budget. The budget, the introduction about budget. One of the primary functions of management is to plan for the future and to ensure that plans are put into effect. One way of planning is through budget. A budget is merely a plan relating to a period of time expressed in quantitative terms. In business world, a budget is the formal expression of the expected incomes and expenditure for a definite future period. Budgetary control and standard costing are the backbone of any cost control system. The meaning of the budget: it is predetermined statement of management policy during a given period of time, which provides a standard for comparison with the results actually achieved. The definition of budget: CIMA of UK has defined a budget as a plan quantified in monetary terms, prepared and approved prior to a defined period of time, usually showing planned income to be generated and expenditure to be incurred during the period, and the capital to be employed to attain a given objective. Then, budgetary control. The definition of a budgetary control: CIMA of UK has defined budgetary control is the establishment of budgets relating to the responsibilities of executives of a policy and the continuous comparison of the actual with the budgeted results, either to secure by individual action the objective of the policy. Characteristics of budgetary. The first one, the establishment of budget for each department of the organization. Comparison of actual performance with the budgets on a continuous basis. Analysis of variations of actual performance from the budgeted performance to know the reasons thereof. Taking suitable remedial actions where it is necessary. Next, revision of budgets in view of changes in conditions. So these are all the characteristics or features of budgetary control. And the next one, that is objectives of budgetary control. The first objective, to help the management in planning. A budget provides a detailed plan of action for a business over a defined period of time. Detailed plans relating production, sales, raw material requirements, labor needs, advertising, etc. are drawn up. And the second one, to help in coordination among the different activities in the organization. Budgeting aids manager in coordinating their efforts so that objectives of the organization as a whole harmonize with the objectives of its divisions. Effective planning and organization contributed a lot in achieving coordination. Communication. A budget is a communication device. The approved budget copies are distributed to all management personnel, which provides not only adequate understanding but also gives knowledge about the restrictions to be adhered. Motivation. A budget is useful device for motivating manager to perform in line with the company objectives. Control. Control is necessary to ensure that plans and objectives as laid down in the budgets are being achieved. For this purpose, a comparison is made between plans and actual performance. Performance evaluation. A budget provides a useful means of informing managers how well they are performing in meeting targets they have previously helped to set. So these are all the objectives of budgetary control. Next, the advantages of budgetary control. The advantages of budgetary control are as follows. The first one, budgetary control aims at maximization of profit through careful planning and control. Budgeting provides a planned approach to business affairs. It coordinates the activities of various departments and functions of the business. It increases production efficiency, eliminates waste and controls the cost. The responsibility of each individual in the organization is fixed in advance. Each one is aware of its task and is fully conscious as to the best way by which it is to be performed. And the next advantage is, that is, a budget motivates employees to attain the given goals. It directs capital expenditure on the most profitable channels. Deviations from budgets point out weak spots and inefficiencies so that corrective action can be taken. It compels management to plan for the most economical use of materials, men, and machines. The budget of cash receipts and cash expenditure availability of sufficient working capital for the efficient operation of the business. The last advantages are the merits of the budgetary control. So this budgetary control system creates necessary conditions for the introduction of a standard costing system. So these all are the advantages or merits of budgetary control. And the next two, limitations or disadvantages of budgetary control. Budgets are essentially based on forecasts and estimates whose accuracy depends upon the correctness of facts and good judgment. There is a danger of over budgeting, spelling out major expenses in details. Under the fast changing business conditions and government policies, budgeting becomes a difficult task. That is due to the inflationary pressure, changing taxation policies of the government. It is difficult to prepare the budget to give realistic position of the business. The budget program is revised from time to time in tune with the changes in business conditions and management policies, but it will last yet. Budgeting involves paperwork, but the technical persons always resent any paperwork. So unless the paperwork involved in the preparation of the budget is very little, there is the possibility of resentment from the technical persons to budgeting. For the success of budgetary program, all levels of management in the organization should take active interest in its execution. But there is a passive opposition from the management to budgeting program as it pinpoint individual inefficiencies. Under the budgetary program, every executive just tries to achieve the budgeted targets. Preparation and operation of budgetary program is expensive. So, only big business concerns can think of introducing budgetary control. Small concerns cannot afford to employ budgetary control. The installation of an effective budgetary control system is a time-consuming job. The idea has to be sold at a different level of management, and steps have to be taken to guide, train and educate them. Budgetary control may lead to conflicts among functional executives because every executive may try to get a larger share of budgetary allocation responsibility and blame others for pitfalls. The last disadvantages, that is the budgetary control, is only a management tool. It can only assist management, it cannot replace management. And the next, fixed budget. A fixed budget is one which is prepared keeping in mind one level of output. It is defined as a budget which is designed to remain unchanged irrespective of the level of activity attained. That is the fixed budget. Flexible budget. A flexible budget is one which is designed to change in relation to the level of activity attained. It is prepared by keeping in mind more than one level of output. Master budget. A CIMA of UK has defined master budget is a summary budget incorporating its component functional budgets and which is finally approved, adopted and employed. So that is called as the master budget. Next, zero-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting is a method of budgeting wherein previous year figures are not taken as a base for predicting the budget of the next year. It starts from zero with all the expenditure completely justified. Next, the distinguish between fixed budget and flexible budget. So in the fixed budget, it is inflexible and does not change with the actual volume of output achieved. In the flexible budget, it is flexible and it changes with the actual volume of output achieved. And the second one, fixed budget costs are not classified according to their variability, such as fixed, variable and semi-variable. In the flexible budget, costs are classified according to their variability.